The reason they do the touch screens in like cars and everything now is because it's a lot easier to just, if something goes wrong, to push a software update than it is to have to change like a mechanical issue.
Interesting. Heaven forbid they just make a good engine.
Dude, supercars are the only ones that were like, they don't go full touchscreen because people want that knob, that textile feeling. And also they found out with cars, people get highly irritated and it causes more wrecks when there is no textile feeling. So you're starting to search and look at the screen to find out what you need to do. And now you're not focused on the road at all.
I'm saying the old school switches and knobs, we need to go back to that. Like my 75 Power Wagon has like 3 knobs on the dashboards, like lights, maybe a turn signal and a wiper. That's it.
And then you know what happened when one of the knobs broke? You bought another 97-cent knob, pulled it out.
You could 3D print one now.
One wire and then plugged it back in, and it was fine.
I want to get
this podcast is now just renamed 4 Angry Old Guys Bitch. That's all. Well, goddamn knobs, these LCD screens. Am I right? I had a dryer for 30 years.
I've been autistically Googling why start stops are in every car now. It just makes me mad.
I hate them so much.
I turn them off.
I fucking hate them.
It's obnoxious.
Really? You turn them on. I rip the dash out of my new car and rewire it so that thing's reversed. I hate it.
Really? Did you say I turned them on? I said I turned them off.
No. So on my car, in the new Ford trucks, you can't just turn it off and it stays off. You can get in the car and turn it off, but it returns back on every time you turn the car back on. So you have to return it off every time you get in the car.
Wait, it's an automatic turn on?
Yeah.
In some cars, I didn't know they did that to F-150s now.
All the new cars, like 2024 and newer, they're all, there's the off button on the dash, but it doesn't stay off if you hit it once. You have to, every time you turn the car off and turn it back on, it recycles it. So then you have to manually push the button again to get it to stop.
And there's nothing in the owner's manual where you could like click the seatbelt ticket 5 times and hit the brake 10 and then it turns off.
Nope,
like
they got rid of it
for the overheads. Oh my gosh.
You want to know why they're in every car now?
Why is it?
Because the EPA and CAFE standards are like, a car this size has to get this fuel mileage, and if you produce a car that doesn't have that fuel mileage, you have to pay a penalty of, it's like $500 or $1,000 per car that you manufacture. And it ends up being a big thing. And that start-stop gives them a plus 1 mile per gallon credit. So every F-150 they sell, they can claim gets 19 miles to the gallon because of this stupid auto start-stop thing. So what the current government did, because they don't like this standard, is without a law, they can't undo the CAFE standards and they can't deregulate the EPA. So they just made the penalty $0. So now there's no incentive for the manufacturers to comply with it.
Finally.
And that's why they're talking about Toyota bringing back a V8 Supra and all this other shit.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Oh, Eli, because you're a car guy. I don't know if either of the other two are. Did you see that it's a subsidiary of Volkswagen and it's going to be full EV with a gas generator on board? But anyways, the International Scout is coming back. Like the Scout.
I hate everything you just said.
What?
So
it's going to be an EV with a diesel generator attached. Just put a engine in the car.
Just
put a fucking engine in the car.
Like, the Scout is coming back. Like the old International Scout is just not made by International anymore. It's going to say Scout, and I guess Volkswagen is producing it in the U.S. Honestly, I've seen some reviews. I might spend that money, homeboy. It's not bad.
Me and Rich are on the same page with this. I feel like
they invented the car, but with extra steps.
What do you mean?
It is hilarious. It's EV with a gas generator. Yeah. That sounds like.
Hey, bro, we heard you like diesel engines, so we added a diesel engine in your diesel engine. What the is this? Is Ice Cube making International Scouts now? They used to be such a sexy car. It was a massive boxy truck like the Bronco, but bigger and more beautiful. It is the epitome of '80s, '90s massive SUVs like the Bronco and the Blazer. It was bigger, it was more beautiful. You could take the whole top off, everything. It was gorgeous.
They are. How big are those compared to a modern car? It's always weird because when you see modern cars are massive.
Yeah.
Like massive. Where's this one?
It's 80s big. It's a boat. The awesome, cool international Scouts were a boat.
The Scouts that they're coming out with, they have an SUV and a pickup truck. And the pickup truck, I've seen that one comes like with 37s. It's not bad. That's still, you got to at least have some level of ground clearance for 37s.
Isn't that what, am I thinking of the right vehicle? Isn't that what Tim Waltz was driving around and like doing the maintenance on in his commercial when he was running for president to show off how manly he was?
He had the small one.
Not where I'm going with this. It's still a cool car.
I forgot
Who's
about that.
driving is not going to make that car cool. That car was cool. That commercial just bugged the shit out of me because he was like, I'm doing maintenance on my vehicle because I'm a manly man, Mr. Dad. And it's like, I'm replacing the air filter. It's like, it's one wing nut. You do this, you take the pan off, you throw the old one away, you put the new one in, you put the wing nut back on. Like, you're not a mechanic, homie.
Yeah.
I forgot that was.
It's got a carburetor on it, so I know things about cars.
Here I am changing the oil. Sir, you didn't even take the old oil out. You just, Yep, you changed the oil.
You can smuggle so many illegal aliens in this guy.
It's like, whoa, Tim Walsh.
We've now done, competitive racism, mythical racism, and are we doing car racism now? Is that where we're at here?
Black,
the Chrysler 300
with tints.
Dude, somebody had an AI video of Trump.
I like that car.
The Chrysler 300?
The Chrysler 300?
No, the black.
You and a specific group of people really like that car. I'll tell you can't. You're the Tim Walls of that car, buddy.
Look,
everybody else is looking at you pop out of that '90s Impala with tits like this.
All I'm saying is that the Dodge has definitely pandered to a certain community because they figured out that the Crown Vic did so well with a certain demographic that they're like, look, full body 4-door with a V8 that we're going to sell in a V6 version. They're going to love it. And for some reason, they really like isn't Scat Pack the most stolen vehicle in the US right now?
Hellcats in general. Yeah.
Hellcats.
Are Hellcats?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We're in the news right now. BPD's in the news because we don't have a traffic unit. We got rid of the traffic unit in like 2021, I think. Or maybe like late 2020. We got rid of it because like COVID was happening and we needed more people to answer calls. So we haven't had a traffic unit, which we've had for decades. And we haven't had one since 2021. And people are speeding too much. And now they're trying to they put speed bumps in my city in the side streets. It's the most obnoxious shit ever. Like, yeah, I get it. You don't want people, going 40 miles an hour in like residential streets where it's, it's a little tight. Like I get that. But you bitched so much that now you've got speed bumps. And they're huge. They're like 4 feet wide. 4 feet the width of the entire street, and then they're like 4 feet deep.
Oh,
so like if you hit it going 30 miles an hour, like, and especially in my truck, it's whoop whoop whoop, like you're in a freaking whatchamacallit, like a seesaw from hell.
Well, what some companies and cities were up, they thought they were buying speed bumps, but it was the stoppers for when you park.
Oh, that like you go the reverse way and they pop your tire, or just like that little mound?
That little mound, the rubber mound. They were like, oh, it's a rubber mound with the lines. This is a speed bump. So there's videos of cars getting up because they'll go over it and then it slams it down and then it rips a bumper off, rips the side skirts off.
Yeah.
But we had the same thing with Karen in our neighborhood put random speed bumps. They added speed bumps by a stop sign and added lights around the stop sign because apparently people weren't stopping at this 3-way stop. And it shouldn't be a 3-way stop anyways, but Jesus.
You should have seen the
And
look
it's a-
on that Karen's face when I answered the door, drunk.
Mm.
I was at
Do you know
Eli's
this, Karen?
house.
This is legitimate.
I'm pretty sure I was.
I forgot about this.
At
I forgot
Eli's
about-
house, and the doorbell rang, and they had like Savannah ran upstairs for something, and like Eli went to the bathroom. Door rings. I'm drunk. Oh, I'll go answer the door. We were waiting on DoorDash too, so I figured it was a DoorDash. I answer the door. Middle-aged white woman. I'm in a tank top, hammered with a beer in my hand, and she's like, do you live here? This is a nice neighborhood. I don't look like I live there. And I'm like, no. And she's like, do you know who does? And I was like, yeah, give me a minute. And then fucking went and got Savannah. And then she like told Savannah she needs to slow down by the stop signs or something dumb. And this is
Are
back
you serious?
back when Savannah still had a very identifiable custom Jeep. So it was very obvious.
The Jurassic Park Jeep?
Yeah, that one.
It stood out.
There's at least 7 of those in town. How could you know it was her?
And Savannah did probably a rolling stop, which a majority of people do on that three-way stop, because Nick will tell you that is a retarded ass three-way stop.
I just run it.
It is. Like,
Well, like this is the
and you're in a gated community. It's not like everyone's ripping down. Like, but then yeah, they added a stop. They added bumps, like road bumps there, and then they added a flashing stoplight on both sides. It's wild. God, I forgot about that.
I mean, people in big cities and shit. Well, I say San Antonio's a big city, but like when I'm down there, I drive like people in San Antonio drive, and then I'll get back here to New Mexico, and I'm like, man, why the is everyone going so slow? And I look down, I'm like, oh, we're doing the speed limit. Never mind. I should shut the up.
Texas don't believe in no speed limits.
No.
It's like 80. Cops fly by. You're like, oh, okay.
It's all just
Shit.
made up.
We've changed the corners on almost on all of our major streets in the city, just about. Let me tell you what they used to be. All right. You know how you would have like the little, you'd have your center lane for turning. All right. You'd have the driver lane in each side for you to go in directions down the street. And then on the larger streets, which is what they did to this, they would have like the little parking lines on either side. So you'd have 2 places to park on either side of the street, wide enough for your car, 2 traveling lanes, and then 1 center turning lane for everybody to take their time and have a great time driving. And it was heaven. And it was great. And the world was perfect. And then somebody bitched and said, I don't like that people standing on the corners are so close to the street. They could get hit by cars who aren't paying attention and go over corners. So what they did is you have like the street come out like this. It like, oh, normal street. And then the corners go out like a lollipop and then come back in. So you're like, all right, well, that doesn't sound so bad. No, it is. Because now
we're concerned about people hitting corners. What should we do? Make the corners a bigger target. Brilliant.
Thank you. Let's ramp off the corners and put them closer to the street.
I don't like how the Army combat helmet is roughly the size of a human head. What if they get shot in the helmet and it hits them in the skull? What if we just made the what's the Mel Brooks movie?
Oh,
Spaceballs.
The Spaceballs
Yeah.
helmet. We should just have giant helmets.
So they take all the corners, which used to be a corner that you could like, cut a little bit close or whatever, into these massive lollipops that push out past the parking limit, little parking side of the street, into the actual lane. So like instead of like having a whole parking spot on the side of the road to park at, when you hit that corner, it's just get ready for 6 inches of concrete if you're sleeping. So the reason why they put them out there was like curb appeal. They wanted people to slow down with the corners because people were getting hit by cars, right? They were like, we don't want all these people to get hit by cars when they're waiting at the corner to cross the street or wait for the bus. Do you know, I'm a police officer in the city of Buffalo. I don't know if you know this. Do you know how many people get hit by cars because they're standing on a corner a year?
5.
Maybe that. You know when they get hit? When they walk off of the ledge of the sidewalk into the street. Whether it's their fault or the car's fault, moot point. I'm just saying people who get hit by cars that are because they're standing on the corner, right? Like 5 a year. Vehicle auto accidents with a pedestrian are extremely rare, period. Let alone cars jumping a curb to hit somebody waiting on the actual sidewalk. I will dare say 0 happen a year annually.
Does make
but then
sense.
we redid all the roads on these streets and up. And you want to know the worst part of this? Here's the worst part. The buses jump these lollipop corners all the time because they have no space to turn. Imagine going down that like 3-lane street, with the 2 parking, with the center lane, the 2 driving lanes and the parking lane, right? You've got plenty of room to turn left and right. Now make that turn onto just a 2-way street where you got like one side can park and then it's just 2 lanes of travel. It's a little tight. Can you imagine somebody at the stop sign or the red light and like here comes a bus trying to make the turn and you're nose to nose with a city bus with 30 angry freaking dummies in it, and you're sitting there like, I can't back up any further because there's 2 cars behind you because you're at a light. So now we get a traffic jam because of the 0 people that get run over. I tried to go to city council meetings to say, don't do this, it's dumb. You're wasting millions of my dollars. Just blacktop the road. No, lollipop corners. The dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
You've had to deal with this.
You can't go around anybody. And then I got the poor officers that are doing their job, lights and sirens, trying to get around traffic that we made worse. I can't tell if you know this. I'm upset. I hate it.
What could go wrong with making every intersection a choke point, Rich?